Now this will be film number 2, and this will be basically, we're going to be what we're going to be talking about here, of course, is that first of all, there are going to be a lot of people going to write me nasty notes, and I bet you that there are any number of you that will assuredly agree that I'm not the smartest human being on the universe, whatever smart be. But and there will be many people, especially those trained in physics and natural sciences, who are going to probably say that this isn't new stuff. I'm just kind of rehashing a whole bunch of old stuff, and that most of these ideas are trumped up humdum. I mean, these are people who will even say Newton had 3 laws of physics, which he didn't. Study your physics. But what we are going to do in these conversations with me here at the pond is we're going to give you a view of the universe that none of these other people have given you. And we're going to explain it in a way that you will understand it. Whether this explanation will serve as an overall addition to man's accumulative knowledge, or if it's helpful, because it may not be. But it will be a view of the universe that will be enlightening, that will give you a different look, a different understanding. Some of the topics we're going to cover is that gravity and magnetism are the same basic events. You'll get a lot of catcalls out of that one. That the sun is contracting. We know it's burning up its energy, but it's also contracting, and every time it contracts, it leaves an area of debris. We call that a planetary zone. The sun is like even all atoms and tops and everything else we talk about in our universe is a spinning item. It is spinning, so therefore it will come under the effects. A little allergies here. It will come under the effects of a spinning top, although it's made out of a million billion spinning tops, you could say. So we're going to cover these areas of gravity, magnetism, of atomic, not structure, but atomic spin, and how that per atom, will determine the overall function of a larger mass. It's made up of each spinning atom, and how that's going to be affected. Now, when we get through with these conversations, of course, we're going to come to some conclusions. Solar-wise, is that as the sun contracts, it will contract away from us, the Earth, and that as it does that, we will become Mars. As Mars was the Earth at one time, the Earth will become Mars, and possibly Venus might be big enough to have another event we call life go on it, and as the sun contracts and burns itself out. But life is part of the universal event, so it's infinite, so it will reappear. Getting back now to the topic at hand, what we're going to be discussing, of course, is why gravity, we call it gravity, has this effect when you're close to the Earth, but why it does not have the same effect when you talk of solar attraction, and why planets rotate around a larger mass such as the sun, and why the sun is rotating around a larger mass, basically the galaxy, why the galaxy is in rotation around a larger mass, conglomerate of mass and everything. And why we live on this earth, basically. Okay. We're going to talk about spin. We're going to talk about the solar system. And we're going to talk about infinity, what it might or might not be, and how that relates to philosophy based on the assumptions that you have to come to grips with our language, and then you have to come to grips with reality, with the world we live in. Okay, enough for section 2. And we'll go ahead and do this in smaller sections. It gives me a chance to accumulate my thoughts, because I'm not talking to anyone, I'm not responding. So what we'll be doing is, in the next few tapings, we'll be using notes and hopefully more demonstrations, so it's just not a talking head moving around out here. Okay?